sir. So going through your test results, the LH is high, the FSH is high, testosterone is low. So prolactin and estrogen are within the range. So what this is indicating is that there is testicular failure. There is testicular failure. Even though there is still sperm concentration being produced in low quantity, but with the elevated LH and FSH with low testosterone, then that means that the testicular function has been impaired. So more breakdown is that FSH is the hormone that stimulates the testes to produce sperm. FSH is the hormone that tells the testes to produce sperm. And LH is the hormone that tells the testes to produce testosterone. So your testes does two things. It produces sperm cells and it also secretes testosterone hormone. So sperm production is being stimulated by FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, and testosterone secretion is being stimulated by luteinizing hormone, LH. So for both of them to be high, what it is telling us is that both LH and FSH are trying to stimulate your testes to function, to do its primary function of sperm production and testosterone secretion, but your testes is not responding. Is not responding well. So your brain is now secreting both FSH and LH in abundance, trying to force a response. Just like when you get to your house and you knock on the door. You knocking on the door, you are trying to stimulate a response, which is to open the door. Like you want someone to come to the door and open the door for you. So that's the reason why you are knocking. So when you are knocking and you're not getting response, you are not getting anyone to open the door. So what you do naturally is that you knock the door more, like you keep on knocking the door and shouting. Not that anything is wrong with you. It is only indicating that you are trying to force a response because the response is not coming from where you are expecting it. So the LH and FSH that is high is not an issue with the brain. It is an indication that there's an issue with the testes. That is, the testis is not responding to the brain stimulation, so the brain is trying to force a response. Now, testosterone is low, which means that as your brain is trying to force a response, the testis is unable to respond properly to produce enough testosterone. Also, with the sperm count, you are having 2 million sperm counts per meals. So this is very, very low. At least you are expected to have above 15 to 20 million sperm concentration per meals. So this is very low. So your brain is trying to force the testes to produce more sperm cells, but the testis is not responding well. Now, what is the reason? What is going on with the testis? The impression on the scrotal scan indicates that both testes is atrophied. That is, they have reduced in size. They have shrunk. And this is likely to be as a result of the varicocele, or this is not even likely, this is as a result of the varicocele. So both testes is having varicocele, which is enlargement, dilation of the vein in the testicular environment. So this affects the flow of blood. With varicocele, there will be poor flow of blood within the testicular environment. And when there is not enough flow of blood, then there won't be enough oxygen supply, because the blood is the one that transports oxygen. So when there's enough blood, there's enough oxygen, and when there's low blood, then there's low oxygen. So with low oxygen, the testicular cells will be starved because they're not getting oxygen. They will be starved and they will start to die. So that is the reason why they have shrunk and reduced in size. So what we do right now is we work on addressing the atrophy, the varicocele, then automatically the hormones will be balanced. Then we stimulate more proper spermatogenesis, and that's it. So I'll write out the treatment plan. Let's go ahead when you're ready.